Forget gurus. Forget anyone claiming to be an online business expert without going through the challenges of entrepreneurship themselves. The Real Money, Real Business podcast is here to prove the best insights in online business comes from your fellow online business builders. We dig into stories of entrepreneurs selling their business on the Empire Flippers marketplace so that you can learn how they made their business profitable, how they overcame obstacles, and what lessons they learned in their online journey. If you want to take your business and your knowledge to the next level, you've come to the right podcast. Let's get started.
Hey everyone, welcome to the Real Money, Real Business podcast. I'm Lauren, and today we have Bin on the show, who's selling an Amazon FBA business on the Empire Flippers marketplace. Hey Bin, welcome to the show. How are you doing today?
Hi, I'm fine. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you. Thank you so much for joining me. Really looking forward to learning more about you and your business. But before we dive in, I'm going to give the listeners a brief overview of the business. As I mentioned, this is an Amazon FBA business. It was created in December 2017, and it's in the beauty niche. The average revenue for the business is $370,967 per month, and it makes an average of $34,578 per month in net profit. The assets included with the business are 2 Amazon Seller Central accounts with a combined total of 46 SKUs, a primary domain and all site content and files, a secondary domain, a 301 redirect domain, supplier relationships, an Instagram account, and a trademark. Please note that inventory is not normally included in the list price, but further details can be provided to active buyers. For everyone listening, you can visit empireflippers.com/marketplace and search for listing number 63828 to learn more about this business. Or you can unlock this listing to start your due diligence if you're interested in purchasing this asset. So, now that we know more about the business, let's hear from the seller. Bin, can you fill us in on your background in starting and running online businesses?
I am from the startup. I have no experience in about e-commerce. I was a web developer and designer for 10 years. But in 2017, my friend told me about Amazon and talked a lot about making money online. So I think that's the big change for me. So I start research on Google and Facebook at 0 point. And December, I start with all my money spent on my first product without any experience. And I failed it the first time. Then I back to my developer work and try the second time. I didn't fail. And I back to my work again. Then I lend some money from family and I do the third time and it's not fail. Until now, I get everything back. That's my story.
Yes, the first 2 attempts didn't quite go as planned, but the third time you succeeded. What made you choose to sell on Amazon instead of other e-commerce platforms like Shopify, for example?
The first thing I think it's very easy to manage everything like order, PPC, and accountant. And for me, the person without any experience, I can easily manage everything.
Yeah, Amazon is definitely a lot easier, especially, as you say, for first-time sellers. What made you choose to sell these specific products?
From starting, really, I don't know what will I sell because I have nothing experience. I search on Google trending, but really it did not have too much. But after I found the Jungle Scout, I focus more on traffic. That's the most important point because for any product with high traffic, we will get the sale less or more. But just need traffic, we can sell and improve daily.
Yeah, that's very true. The more traffic the product gets, the more likely it is to sell. So that was a really great approach. You've had a lot of success with this business. Why have you decided to sell the business now?
Because I am still keep it growing and I want it continue growing up as much as possible. But I realize one thing, when I try to expand, I need more time to spend. While my most target from start, I want to get the freedom, the family, the time, and totally everything. And the second thing is my business is one person business. That means only me. I manage everything, every step. So when I try to expand my business, I waste more time than I think. So I hope my business can become with someone or the team or company can with better than me can keep it continue grow.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm sure the business takes up a lot of your time. As you say, you're the only person working on it. So to expand it further would certainly, it would need a lot of resources. Looking back on your journey with this business, what would you say was your biggest win or success since starting the business?
I think my most biggest win is knowledge, experience, the lesson which I feel from first two time and the third time I did again. I try right product and I have my preparation better and there is some a little lucky.
Yeah, definitely. The knowledge you've gained from this business will certainly serve you well for the rest of your life. And as you say, overcoming those two failed products in the beginning was definitely a great lesson. What would you say was your biggest setback or challenge?
For me, I always keep in mind the faithful motivation, and I want to be a winner of everything. I always keep in mind just to keep try up every day, and I learn from many people about always keep in mind follow the leader. Just mean follow the best thing we can learn from Amazon is the same.
Yeah, absolutely. That's definitely true. Entrepreneurs certainly need a thick skin, but there's a lot of skills to be learned as well. You said that you chose products with high traffic. How do you drive traffic to your listings? Are you using PPC or listing description SEO?
I only use Amazon PPC and listing description.
Okay, perfect. And I see you have an Instagram account as well. Does that drive a lot of traffic to your listings?
But I have no experience about Instagram social media channel, so I don't give a try. And as I said, that's only me on the business, so really I don't have time to try it.
Yeah, sure, that makes sense. Expanding into social media marketing would certainly take up a lot of time. With that in mind, what do you see as the major opportunities for growth with this business?
I think I see the traffic keep growing higher yearly. As I said before, the traffic is most important. Is growing, we can get the sale more or less. And second thing is a lot of product relate to my brand product line, so we can expand every time. I research and see many people sell them very good. So I think we can do too. Just need to find the right product and find right target and have a specific plan for each product. Again, always follow the leader. I mean, follow the bestseller product of any niche and give idea to make improvement or optimize if we can to adapt on our product can make we stand alone and different than other and can give us a chance.
Yeah, I think that's a great point. There's definitely a lot of room for expansion, especially within the beauty niche. And as you say, taking note of what your competitors are doing and adding your own spin on it is definitely a good path to success. Let's have a look at your supply chain now. Can you walk me through what your supply chain looks like? How many suppliers do you have and where are they based?
My supply is I like all in one supply chain. When I start, I work only one supplier, and for a long time, our cooperation is very good. They provide me some type of product, but on other product of my brand, they help me to find other supply and work with them to try the sample. Then they give me the report, the comparison. Then I can make a choose to order. And the second thing, they are owned by in China. As my supplier is very good cooperation with other factory, they always help me to deal the best price. I can compare with the production cost with many other on Alibaba is they always give me the cheap, can be say the cheapest price, but really high quality. This can be checked on my product score rating count is over 4 or 5 on many products. So I believe on, and I think you can believe on them too.
Yeah, it's great that you have such a close relationship with your supplier. And as you say, they do produce quality products for you that get good ratings. It also sounds like you've got quite a streamlined process there. You're not working with too many different suppliers, which I think certainly makes life a lot easier. Do you ship your products by air or by sea?
Almost my product is shipped by sea, while just 2% by air when I need to test new product with a small amount to quantity to the market. About 98% by sea is checked in after 20 or 25 days.
Wonderful. Yeah, that's quite quick for sea, 20 to 25 days. That's not a long wait time at all. So that's fantastic. When it comes to Amazon warehouses, do you have inventory limits that you need to stick to?
It's about 180,000.
Okay, fantastic. So you mentioned that you don't have any employees and you're the only one who works on this business. So what does a typical work week look like for you? How many hours do you spend on the business and what sort of activities are you doing?
I think it's PPC on Amazon because I really from starter. I don't have any experience on PPC. I always try PPC with Amazon, and as you see on my spend for PPC just about 5 or 10%. My daily work is I spend about 30 hours per week. I daily check email, check customer feedback, and resolve as soon as possible. Because my target is always keep the customer satisfied, and that's my most important thing. I think that's important, and I always spend time to do it as the first thing or after I wake up in the morning. And second work is I check sales traffic, ranking, and index everything related to my listing and compare with the marketplace and checking my competitor. So if there's something happen, I can make plan to keep it and not go too far. And the third thing is checking the product. I research new product type and spend time to check, and if something good, I can choose to give a try. And the last thing is talk with my supplier.
Yeah, I think that's fantastic. The fact that your priority is maintaining that customer satisfaction, I think that probably contributes quite a lot to why you have such high product ratings and such a good reputation for your business as well. What do you think the biggest challenge will be for a buyer taking over your business?
As I think is the most important when doing anything is confidence and motivation. So challenger is no confidence and no motivation. And the second thing I think is when transfers from one person business to a company, I think you should spend some more time to find the best management way. And the important thing is because of high traffic and traffic still grow so competitive also a lot of new seller same product and almost them from China. They are very strong, rich, and fast, and many cheap. So always be careful.
Yeah, that's a good point. The beauty niche is definitely a highly competitive niche. So keeping your competitors will certainly be one of the main concerns. How much support are you willing to offer buyers to help them navigate these challenges?
I think I can full support in 3 or 6 months, but then I can extend depend on if buyer need or no need. Because I love my business, I want to see it grow. I can support anytime and share all of my knowledge. Yeah.
Yeah, 3 to 6 months of support is definitely very generous. And I think buyers will really appreciate that. When it comes to the sale, are you open to negotiating something like an earnout?
I am not sure about it, but after selling, I really want to stand behind to get to a freedom. I think all of money upfront is better for me.
Yeah, certainly. That makes a lot of sense. Would you commit to a non-compete agreement?
Sure, of course, I will never compete my business. And I build from zero. It's like my kid in the family. I can't punish or do something bad to my business. I will never do that.
Okay, wonderful. Well, Ben, that leads us to the final question of the interview. If you had to put yourself into the shoes of a buyer, why do you think your business is a business worth buying?
I am the dedicated person and very reasonable for my work. Everything related to my business, I always focus over 100%. You can trust me to get support on anything which I know. I am ready and very open to share the tip which I think most effective and good for the listing. Another thing is built by a lot of product with high rating count for a long time. That means I try and see it good and keep in the high demand traffic. So you can base and to your work is to make improve, optimize and make it viral to get more traffic try to you and gain more profit. I think you will do it better than me. And Subitinic is the this game growing up. As you see it almost people like both men and women. Still a lot of things can try to give the expand. And I think you can earn more and learn more things.
Yeah, it certainly sounds like there's a lot of low-hanging fruit that buyers can take advantage of and a lot of growth opportunities that they can use to really take your business to the next level. So that's really fantastic. Is there anything else that you'd like to share with our listeners that I might have missed?
I just want to say you can buy my business or not, where keeps my confidence and motivated on everything.
Yeah, that's fantastic. I think your positive attitude has really contributed to the success of this business. And yeah, I hope you keep it moving forward. Thank you very much, Ben, for coming onto the show and giving us some more information about you and your business. It's been great having you here, and I really appreciate you taking the time out of your day.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, everyone, thanks for listening. To learn more and see if this listing has already been sold, head over to empireflippers.com/marketplace and search for listing number 63828. If you're watching this on YouTube, click the link in the description to go straight to the listing. Once you've unlocked this listing, you'll be given everything you need to know about this business. So until next time, enjoy your digital journey.